Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is really fun. So today I'm actually doing a collaboration. I know, right? I know. I'm doing it with this girl that I recently found like a couple months ago, basically right when I started. And she totally came in with open arms, was so inviting and so nice. So yeah, ever since then we've actually been really close. Like we've been talking all the time. Phone, text, you name it. And if you guys are wondering who she is, her name is Powderroom85. I'll leave her name down here, aka Jennifer Danielle. She is an awesome lady. Like, you guys would totally love her. Like, she is so cool. So cool. Like, she's hip. Anyways, so today we're doing a collab on products that we regret buying. We are each showing 5 products that we both regret. And I know before I even start this that we have some people with differences. I'm not trying to bash on any of these products. They just did not specifically work for me. So if these were like your holy grail products or stuff that you really love, please don't take any offense to them. We all have our opinions and I just want to show you guys mine. If you guys are interested in watching this video, just keep on watching. Hey Jen.
Hey Hannah, what you doing?
So I was actually just going through my purchased regrets. And oh my god, the first one is super funny, I think. So I forgot the brand of this, but it's basically like those dupes for the beauty blender. But mine ended up being chewed up by my dogs. I know, I was so mad. But at the same time, I was just like, I hate this thing, so go ahead and chew on it all you want. But for the purpose of this video, I'm super pissed off that like it's chewed. But basically I got this at Marshall's and it was like $3 or $4. And I thought it'd be a good, you know, kind of alternative to my beauty blender because I wanted to try out new things. Well, this sucks. First off, you can't really see it anymore because like the tip is gone. But it is so hard. It's like really dense and it kind of feels like what you'd call like a sports ball, medicine ball, whatever, stress ball, that's what it is, stress ball. And I absolutely hated this. Like, I'm not going to put this on my face because like my dog's slobbers like all over it. But when I would apply it to my face, it did not even do anything. Like, I was just basically like pounding my face with like this hard sponge. So I absolutely hated this. Good thing for me, it was really inexpensive. But just letting you know, if you go to Marshall's and you see all these like little colored dupes of the beauty blender, do not get this. It does not work at all unless you want to like pound your face, you know, with like a hard sponge. Go for it. But I did not like this at all. I did not apply my product all that well, and when I did dampen it, it didn't really make a difference at all either. So this is a super bad sponge for me. Yeah. So, Jen, do any products ever bum you out?
I definitely have a few products that have bummed me out. And speaking of sponge, check out this little guy. Now this is by Sephora, and you remove the cap and it has a little sponge here. It actually came with 2 of these and it came with batteries. Yep, battery operated. You push this little button here and it starts to vibrate. That's all it does. It doesn't spin around, it just vibrates. The sponge soaks up all of your product, and then it just kind of like doesn't buff and it doesn't blend. It doesn't even really push like the product into the skin. It pretty much just soaks up product, and then what it doesn't soak up, it just pushes around. I feel like I'm really just missing something here. But so what else are you disappointed in?
Oh yeah, so the next product I have to show you guys is this Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in the shade Deep Brown. I thought I was going to love this because I saw so many people talking about it, but honestly, I just don't even see the hype in this. Maybe it's just my personal preference, but I absolutely hate the brush. So here's what the wand looks like. I don't get it at all. Like, I thought it was pretty cool because it's like a rounded, you know, tip. But like when you would apply it to your brows, I always felt like the other bristles would hit like, you know, my skin and give me the product outside of my brow. So it was really hard to kind of like get in there. And then you have like this like the beginning of it, which is really hard to understand. So it's like, I don't know if you're supposed to do it like this or not. and it just did not really help at all, and it didn't really like thicken my brows, make them feel fuller. Didn't like it at all. It's probably because I have really sparse brows, so like this wand is just way too big for my tiny brows, unless you do like really tiny strokes. But I ain't got time for that, so I would rather get the Benefit Gimme Brow. I like the tiny thin wand, or I can get, for another cheaper alternative, the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Way better than this. So I'm really not loving this, but I'm still gonna use it because I did pay for this. But I absolutely hate this thing. But yeah. So Jen, do you have any brow bummers like I do?
No, I'm pretty happy with all of the brow products that I've purchased, but I know what you mean about not being able to tell a difference. Like this, Urban Decay's De-Slick Mattifying Powder. I don't know, sometimes my oil glands get a little hyperactive and I do produce a little excess oil. Not often, mostly in the wintertime. So I thought that this would be great to have on hand. Now it is a transparent powder. It's not going to mess up your makeup. You're not going to see it whatsoever. It definitely does not come across as being white. But it really doesn't come across as anything. Now I've even let a few of my friends try this out to see if they could get different results. And everybody just tells me the same thing. I say, did it work for you? Did it help control your oil? They always say, I don't know. Like, I really just couldn't tell. I don't know. So, now the packaging, gorgeous. Love it. But I think for oil control, whenever you're talking about something that's going to blot the oil away and positively affect that appearance, I think blotting sheets are much more effective than this. But at least it doesn't make the skin look horrible, right?
Right? I can totally agree with you because I also have a skin product that makes my skin look really, really bad. Do you want to know what it is? I think you guys want to know what it is. So what I'm talking about is the Lorac Perfection Concealer in the shade Light. This is like a yellow toned based concealer. I got this because I thought, you know, it'd be like a nice brightener kind of shade, kind of like the banana powders, but like in a liquid concealer form. I've only used this like 3 times, and every time I used it, I was so disappointed. Well, first off, this concealer is very thick. So here is what it looks like. This is like the tiniest drop, and you get so much product with it, but it just feels so drying. And like blending it out, it just looks really, really bad. I really don't like this, and it just feels so thick and dry and sticky. Like, I just did not like this under my eyes. It kind of made me feel like, I don't know, it just made me look really ugly, and I did not like how this looked. Even with a beauty blender, I would use this. I absolutely did not like it at all. It still felt really, really thick. And I don't know, for the price of this, it's kind of, I think it was like 20 something bucks. I forgot. But this is totally not worth it. I don't understand. I've never heard anyone talk about this concealer ever. So I guess that's kind of the reasons why I wanted to try it out, because I've never heard anyone talk about this. But after trying it, I can kind of probably see why no one talks about it. But yeah, I really don't like this concealer. Maybe it's just this certain one, but I don't know. It just did not work for me. And it just looks so gross and kind of like ashy looking, and I don't know. I just did not like it at all. I'd rather go with the MAC Pro concealer or like the Maybelline concealers other than this one. This is just a total fail for me. And Jen, I know you hate drying products.
Ooh, yeah, that is not good. Now, my next product does not dry out, but it definitely has the same effect as a product that dries out because it makes me look older. Now, I know that this is a holy grail for a lot of people, but the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, the chalky texture of this just really settles into my fine lines and wrinkles, and I'm 30 years old, so I don't need anything settling into those fine lines and wrinkles. Now, aside from that, I did hit pan on this after using it for 1 week, so that in itself was kind of disappointing. But other than that, it's just the age thing. It does have great coverage and it is very blendable, so I think it'd be great for beginners. And Hannah, you can definitely get away with this because you are a lot younger than I am. But like I said, for me, it just makes me look old.
Oh my god, I can't believe you don't like that palette, but it's okay. It's okay. I totally understand. We all have our differences, but I will always love the Kat Von D, no matter what you say. But I still love you. So my next product I want to talk to you guys about is the Benefit Puff Off Gel. So this is what it looks like. It's a really cute packaging, you guys. It's really cute, but it doesn't really work. I mean, it works a little bit, but for the price of this gel, 30 bucks for this. This is only like 0.34 fluid ounces of product for $30. So you're basically like paying $1 for each little fluid ounce. But I mean, the packaging is really cute, but I don't know. I'll show you the little cute little iron that it has. So what this is just a pinkish gel, and it looks like this. And what you're supposed to do is put this underneath your eyes in the morning or whenever you feel like it needs some hydration. And it's supposed to like depuff your dark circles, make them less puffy. And I must say that it did feel really nice underneath my eyes. I always used to put this on like before my makeup because my eyes are really puffy and baggy in the morning. But it did not really work. Like, it worked for like a few minutes and then it would just automatically come back to being puffy again. Like, it just worked for a few minutes. Like, it felt really nice on the skin. It's like a nice cooling sensation. But spending 30 bucks on an eye cream that's supposed to depuff your eye bags and it didn't work is a fail. And I think most of the reason why it's so expensive is because of the packaging, which is awesome. Packaging is great, but what I care most about is the product itself. So this was a total fail for me. I could totally find like other eye creams that are way cheaper at the drugstore, but I was like really intrigued by this because so many people were talking about it, but I just did not like it. So I'm sorry. So do you ever feel like products just don't live up to their name, Jen?
Yes. This palette is by Sephora. The packaging is great. It's like this canvasy feel fabric draped over a padded palette. So that's kind of cool, and it does magnet shut. And plus it's the cute chevron pattern. But, oh, and it does have like a really great brush that it comes with and black liner. Check out these colors. Phenomenal, right? That's what I thought. But let's do a swatch. Let's say you would like teal, purple, and gold, okay? And then we will swatch them. And once you start blending them out, yeah, they disappear. So, I don't know. That's just not a good thing in my eyes. Now, this palette was relatively inexpensive, especially compared to the other palettes that you can get at Sephora. But, I mean, color spectrum, I kind of expected my eyes to be colorful whenever I used it, but I didn't get that result at all. So, what do you think? Do you have one more?
Yeah, so here's my last one. This one is actually a favorite to a lot of people, and I do like it. It's just something about it that just like really draws me away from it. And this is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. Lots of people love this powder. It is a good powder. Like, I'm not bashing on the powder itself. What I'm bashing on is the scent of this powder. I hate the scent of this. It is so strong and overwhelming. Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but like all of this like flew in the air. I don't know. It just smells like chemicals, like straight up chemicals. And like when I'm putting it all over my face, as I'm dusting the powder on my face, all I can smell is the fumes of this powder. And it's so overwhelming. Like, I have to hold my breath and like hurry up and like put the powder on to like not have that scent anymore. Like, I love the powder itself. Like, it's really good, you know, at setting and staying on all day. It's just the smell aggravates me so much. Like, I'm like, why can't you smell good? Like, you are a good powder, but your smell is just drawing me away from you. So if you guys have ever tried this, let me know. But like, yeah, the scent of this is crazy. I wonder if they have like an unscented loose face powder, but this is so strong. This was really cheap too. I got this at Walgreens for like, I think $7. Get so much powder, and I have used it a few times. I love it. It's just the smell. I just don't want to use it because it smells so bad. I have to hold my breath for like 30 seconds, and it's just terrible. But yeah, this is my last product, the Airspun face powder. Alright, Jen. I know you got one more, right?
Yeah, and it is this blush by Tarte. It's the Energy Skintuitive Cheek Stain. So not technically a blush, it is a cheek stain. But it is so messy. That's my biggest complaint. And then also, I've used this twice, and I've just rolled it up all the way, and that is all the product that you get with it. And it was $10. It's not a whole lot, especially for a blush, but it's a whole lot for a very, very messy cheek stain. Now, I mean, I can just dab like a little bit right there, and it is so gloopy and gloppy, like that is, and it just got out way too much, and you can tell there it just like deformed that. So, and I don't know, it's hard. But then like, what do? You try to put it back in there, and it's already changed colors on you. So it's kind of pointless. I don't know. I've tried picking it up with a brush and applying it that way, and it just seems so greasy and almost too blendable. Like it just goes all over the place and it doesn't stay put. So for that reason, I have to include it in this video. Now, their lip products, the Skintuitive by Tarte, they're amazing. I love them so much. So I'm kind of hanging on to this for, you know, whenever I run out of those, especially if they've discontinued those. By the time I run out of them, I will still have this on hand to use because there's the same science behind it. So for that reason, I am happy to own it. But I was just really disappointed applying it the way that it was meant to be applied and for the reason that it was created for.
Alright guys, so that's the end of our collaboration. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had so much fun making this, and we thought it was a different way than other collabs out there. We really wanted to incorporate each other into the video, you know, not just like saying, oh, I'm doing collaboration with blah blah blah, and then go check out her channel. Oh, I'm doing collaboration with blah blah blah, check out her channel. No, we wanted to infuse each other into the same video and, you know, communicate, like show us that we're actually collabing with each other. And I had so much fun doing this video. Once again, her name is Jennifer Danielle, aka Powderroom85. I will be leaving her link down below. Make sure to follow her. She's like the best thing ever, and she's actually having a giveaway right now. So yeah, you go check out that giveaway. She has some really good items, and I actually entered myself too. I hope you guys enjoy the products we regretted buying. Once again, we're not trying to bash on these products. We just specifically did not like them for ourselves. So yeah, if you guys have actually tried these products and have a better technique of using them, let me know down below, because maybe I am using it wrong and I'll probably end up loving it. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!